Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And yeah, so this is a tarot reading for the collective. It's not for a specific sign. So yeah, before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Alright, so this is a general reading for the collective. I plan on doing a love reading for the collective today as well. And knock on wood, hopefully something else that I'm working on, I will be able to upload either today or tomorrow. We will see how it goes. So I'm knocking on wood for that one. As for the readings, all of the readings are up for October. The general readings for all the signs are up. The love readings for all the signs are up. And the money readings for all the signs are up for October. And then, of course, collective readings, too. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. And also, I plan to probably start the November readings, the general November readings for each sign next weekend. So that is the goal. All right, let's get into the pre-shuffle of this particular collective reading. So some of you may be traveling or either planning your travel, which it makes sense because the holidays are coming up, obviously. Some people may travel for Halloween. Some people may travel for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. If you're planning on doing that traveling, you're more than likely trying to make those plans now, clearly because you don't want to do them the last minute. But travel is one of the things that came up. Also, pets came up as well. Some of you may be thinking about adding a pet to your home or either purchasing a pet for the first time. So for some of you, you may already have a pet and you're thinking about getting a second pet. Or you're just thinking about adding a pet to the home for the first time. For others of you, it just could be something going on with your pet, is what it could be. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Two colors came out during the pre-shuffle energy. The first color that came out is blue. So there may be something related to the color blue that you are dealing with. It could be blue skies, blue water, blue dress, blue shoes, whatever. Something involving the color blue. Maybe you're feeling blue. Who knows? But that was one of the cards that came out. And then, of course, red came out as well. So there may be something involving the color red that is affecting you in the month of October. Also, I heard red flag in my head. So, okay, now I just heard don't ignore the red flags. So whatever that's about, don't ignore the red flags. All right. So other cards that came out was unlikely, wait, and opportunity out of my Oracle deck. And also choose a new direction. Now, one thing that came out for me, or should I say came to me, is on the unlikely wait, choose a new direction. One thing that I was hearing was don't take the first thing that's offered to you. For some of you, and this is so random and kind of specific too. For somebody, I feel like they've been looking for a job and they finally get offered one, but there's something better than what you're offered. Now, if you want to do what some people do, now some people do this because I've seen it happen, where someone will take a job just to make sure they get money coming in, like they get a check, but they continue searching for a job after they've taken the other job because really they didn't kind of want it, but it was more like, okay, I need to take this so I can make some type of money. I feel like for some of you that may happen with you, where you may take the job, you might work there a month, and then as soon as you get the job you want, you're like, I'm out. And you may do that. For others of you, I was still getting the don't take the first thing offered to you. Because I feel like for some of you, you may be desperate, and that desperation may cloud your judgment, and you may take something that really is not going to make you fully happy. It'll make you money, yes, but it's not going to bring you happiness. And there is more than likely another job out there that will bring you the money and the happiness. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For others of you, one card that came out is peaceful resolution. One thing that I heard is all you want is peace. That's something that I heard in regards to that peaceful resolution. Where some of you may have been dealing with conflict, and that's understandable because the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords has been coming out a lot in everyone's tarot reading. So, yeah. If that's the case, you may just want peace. Now, I will say, I feel like there may be like a Real Housewives situation. I don't know if any of you watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but you know, Kyle is the one who stirs everything up. And it's like, it's all it's all settled, da 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 da. And then Kyle comes up during whatever function, and she's like, I just don't believe that it's settled. I think we should talk it out because it's still on my mind. And da 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 da. Then she goes to the person, and then she's like, yeah, I don't know why they said that. We thought it was settled, but we need to talk about it. I feel like there may be someone like that around you where you're like, okay, I'm done with it. I'm over it. I just want peace. But then that person is like, well, it's not really settled. I feel like there's more that needs to be said. It just doesn't seem right now. We're trying to get it back to the way it was. We need to talk about it more. And you're just like, I don't want to talk about it. I just want everyone to shut up and leave it alone. So yeah, I can see that energy where some of you just want peace. All right. Another thing that came out in the pre-shuffle was the Two of Pentacles, which twos are usually about choices. It can also be about juggling. That could be going back into what I was talking about earlier with the job thing, where you may take one job but end up looking for another. So you may have that job and then you're juggling the looking for the other job too. Or you just may have two jobs and you're juggling both of them. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The Eight of Pentacles followed, so that lets me know that it is something regarding work. It is what it is with the Eight of Pentacles. Because Eight of Pentacles are about the 3D. So anything in the 3D world where it's work, money, home, family, job, whatever's in the 3D world, that's what it involves. But with the 8, it involves work. I feel like there's something where someone is looking to make sure that the family is supported, or they're trying to hold everything together for the family or for the home. And they're in that energy. Somebody may even be hoping for a miracle. I feel like that is a possibility that something unexpected may happen that could benefit you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, so that's the pre-shuffle energy. Let's go ahead and get into the main energy. I'm using one of my custom tarot decks, and then I'm using my manga tarot deck, and then also I'm using my Angel Answers Oracle deck. May I have the energy for the collective? May I have the energy for the collective? What is it that the collective needs to hear? Something told me to look at this. What is this? Husband. Something may be going on with someone's husband. So just throwing that out there. What is it, or someone may be looking for a husband, but that's a whole nother reading. What is it that the collective needs to hear? Something's telling me to take this card. I'm going to set it to the side. May I have the energy for the collective? What is it that the collective needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. What I tell you. I told you, I told you, I told you. You're going to see in a second. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Interesting. May I have some more cards, please? Someone may have something going on with someone at their job. Just saying. Wow. Okay, this is a general reading, but it is leaning towards a love reading. This is crazy. I was doing it, so I guess we're going to end up with two love readings almost, because, yeah. What's at the bottom of the deck? Food's at the bottom of the deck. Somebody might be stress eating, is what I got. Someone might be stress eating. What's this card that I set to the side? Let's see if... Delusion. So there's some type of delusion going on. Okay. So, the reason I was talking about... I told you, job came out. Remember when I was talking earlier about Eight of Pentacles? So something in regards to a job. Now, all of this could be all different timelines, or all of it could be connected. I feel for some of you, someone may have been messing around on the job. The only reason I say that is because third party came out, and then also court legal came out, divorce came out, and then red came out again. Mind you, this card came out during the pre-shuffle. I feel like now with all of this on the table, I feel like somebody's seeing red. Is what they are, because they're angry. And again, with the food on the bottom of the deck, I feel like someone may be stress eating. But we're going to see what's going on here for that. Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify the cards on the table? Can we clarify court? Can we clarify court? Woo! Okay. This one, did it turn? No, it didn't turn over. What's that? Seven of Swords again. This actually showed up in the pre-shuffle, but I didn't write it down because I was closing it out. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to write that one down. But this one did show up during the pre-shuffle. There was some type of deception. And again, what I tell you? Five of Swords. Didn't I tell you? Five of Swords. And then the Prince of Swords as well. With court and legal, with the Five of Swords and the Prince of Swords. And then what was this one? This one is the Ten of Wands as well. So for this, what this is telling me, somebody just wants to end this cycle. They want it to be over with, and they want it to be over with quickly. The reason I'm saying that is because the Prince of Swords is fast-moving energy. And the Five of Swords here, so Prince plus 5 equals 6. So 6 of Swords will be moving away from something. And that's what this court legal is you trying to move away from something. I feel that this definitely is related to the divorce, and you want to close this out. Now, can we clarify divorce, please? Thank you. Star card. So, yeah, I feel some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I also feel that one party wants the divorce, the other party wants to heal it. Is what's happening. One party wants the divorce and the other party wants to heal it. That might be where the delusion is coming in. Where if somebody's getting a divorce and the other person's like, no, I want to heal it. And they could be the person who actually was doing something with the third party. The person who wants the divorce is saying to the person who doesn't want the divorce, it's like, you're delusional. I caught you cheating on me. Possibly with someone at the job. So, yeah, this main energy is something else. We're going to clarify some more stuff. Can we clarify job, please? Can we clarify job, please? That also might be, with the whole job thing, why it came up. Five of Pentacles. That's interesting. Clarifying job. Some of you that may be someone without a job, feeling like they're left out. Again, I feel like someone may be looking for a job. This also could be a situation where the person that they're divorcing, they were the breadwinner. What is this? This card is like, I'm here. Five of Cups. Yeah. And they're sad. Now, I will say, I'm just going to throw this out there. Someone could have been messing around with someone at the job. And because of that, and this could be you, or it could be them, or it could be whoever. I'm just telling you what the energy in the cards is saying. I feel like someone was messing around with the other person at the job. That person was married, is what it was. Because of that happening, I feel like someone lost their job because of the affair. That's what I feel like. And now they're looking for another job. This could be the person that was cheating with the husband, where they worked together. And the person who was cheating with the husband lost their job because of everything that went down, because it got out that there was an affair. I'm curious about that. And that's Five of Swords and Five of Cups energy. Clarifying job. Can we clarify third party, please? Can we clarify third party? Thank you. Lots of cards came out. Six of Cups, the Emperor, Eight of Swords. That's interesting that the High Priestess is number 5. Usually the Hierophant is number 5. But yeah, High Priestess. this was something that came out. This could have been with the boss. With the Six of Cups, Emperor, Eight of Swords, and then the High Priestess, where it was a secret affair with the boss, is what it could have been. And this was going on for a while, especially with that Six of Cups energy. This was going on for a while. Can we clarify red, please? Can we clarify red? Thank you. The World came out for red. This thing, I just heard someone's world came to an end. Like it all came, crashing down. I feel like there was shock. Can we clarify delusion? So Justice, which is also Libra energy, going back to the court. You have Eight of Pentacles again. And then you have the Princess of Wands. Somebody wants to work this out. That's where the delusion is coming in. At Eight of Pentacles, they want to work it out. They want it to be fair. Also, one thing that I just heard, if there's a divorce going on, is that the person who feels wronged, or that was wronged, I guess it depends on how you look at it, they're asking for more in the divorce than is, how can I say? I don't want to say asking for more than what they deserve. I don't want to say that. I'm trying to, there's a way I want to phrase it. Let me say it like this. Based off of the standard law for wherever this is happening at, because this is somebody's timeline. May not be yours, but it's somebody's. Based off of what the law is for wherever this is happening at, the story, the person who feels wronged wants more than what the law says they should get. They want more. The person who wants to work it out is like, hey, can you be reasonable when it comes to this? Because they want to work it out and get the person to stay. But if the person won't stay and the divorce has to happen, they're like, hey, can you be reasonable on this? Do you have to take this much? That's the energy I'm picking up. But with the Princess of Wands, you see how she riding on a tiger? Right here. She's like, I want it all. And it could be a she, could be a he, but they're in Princess of Wands energy. Because again, all they're seeing is red. So they want it all. I think, I just heard something to the effect of you do the crime, you have to do the time or something, whatever. But yeah, that's what this is. They want it all. But I still feel like the person who wants the divorce is stress eating. Is what I feel like is happening. So, how this turned into a divorce reading is crazy. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll pull something from the Angel Oracle deck, or Oracle cards, and see what we get. Is there anything that we need to know about the cards on the table? Is there anything we need to know about the cards on the table? Thank you. Yes. So for those that this is resonating with in regards to divorce, there's a yes somewhere. Is there anything else? But I don't feel it's a yes that's going to work out. Because again, I feel like whoever this is, oh, wow. That message is probably for the person who wants to hold on. The second card that came out is let go. So someone needs to let go. And I feel like it's the person that did the cheating. If there was cheating. Maybe there wasn't. But when I see third party, I got husband earlier, then I'm getting job. and then court and divorce and red and delusion. Kind of points to cheating. Just saying. And I'm not judging at all, because who am I to judge? So, yeah. But that last card is saying let go. That's what they need to do. Or you, because this could be you, for all I know. But whoever the person is that wants to hold on to it, yeah, they probably want to let go. Also, because pets came out in the pre-shuffle, that might be one of the things that is being discussed in the divorce, the custody of the pets, the custody of the animals. Who's going to keep the animals? What's going to happen to them? So yeah, that's interesting. Could be some traveling involved too. Because of this. Because again, travel came out in the pre-shuffle. But it doesn't necessarily have to be on that. Like I said before, this could all be one timeline or it could all be different timelines. This court card could be its own timeline with something that's going on for someone in court. The same thing with this job. It could be its own timeline. With the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, this could be a thing of someone's just not finding work right now. And they're getting frustrated. They're getting upset. They're getting sad. But honestly, I feel a lot of this is connected. Is what I feel. I feel a lot of this is connected. And this was so unexpected. I didn't expect it to go here. And I see traces of things in the pre-shuffle energy that does carry over to this energy, to the main energy. But then also things in the pre-shuffle energy that are possibly a different timeline as well. But that is the message. I'm curious, what do I want to call this? Seeing red in divorce court? Like, I guess that's it. Seeing red in divorce court. Okay, that's what we'll call it. All right, so that is the message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.